a good handle, I've always felt too. It's like a really good sexual experience, you know, any more than 3 partners and nobody knows what the fuck's going on. So like, hi, my name's Chris Sophia. I'm kind of an asshole. Go check out my knife making shop. The building was actually built, we're in Texas, and I think it's like 1936 or something like that. We will get a video of the guy who built it and signed it, but it's rad. I live here with my wife in this small town, and here's all my shit. It's my grinder here. This old Kimmy Gibbler. 3-speed manual. This platform is great. KMG, you should sponsor me and send me your newest one, but I've been using this for years. I love how I'm able to interchange everything, you know, going through lots of belts and grits, specific tools and functions, finishing, polishing, removal. When I'm grinding, I've always found that if you want to use your calipers, that's cool, but you're gonna get whatever, you know, measurement your ego wants. You know, you want to see a thin one, you're going to get that thin one. You're going to go and you're going to make it go and do that. You take a wire reel gauge, you put it on the edge, you know exactly where you are and where you are not. And that's just, you know, it's one of the best ways to expedite, you know, some nice full flat grinds and getting even readings. What goes into or what makes a humble blade is always a good question. Obviously this knife's a little cutie. 4.5 inch cutting edge. I know I made this for a lot of like small and medium format applications, food prep, getting dinner ready, stuff like that. Every model is always going to be different. It's a tool. It's made to task and to be something and do something, but some elements that I'm always going to be including are to make them comfortable and to make them beautiful, to make the best possible cutlery that we can achieve. A lot of people, what they're not doing is they're not rounding the spine or they're not chamfering the corners up here, and you're creating hot spots and hard spots that ultimately are going to be uncomfortable for use in a pinch grip. Anywhere where you're going to be interacting with it, we want it to be comfortable, we want it to be uniform, and we want it to be beautiful. Now, this area is called the choil. A lot of care and smoothing and rounding is done there. The curve in the top of the knife is not important. It looks awesome and it makes sense to have a little bit of what's called a belly on the edge for a little bit of rocking. And the swoop ultimately is for a little bit of a dynamic rocking shape. Hand sanded, satin finish. This has spent a few hours, some sandpaper. This is really creating a uniform pull pattern. Removing all the tool marks of the process, it's just beautiful. The taper tang is really cool. In addition to a very dynamic overall shape and taper, what it does is it removes a lot of weight and then kind of controls and forms to the hand. And so there's a nice level of shaping with the scales and the handle material that we do, but it just complements overall for a good ergonomic grip, whether you're going to want to use a pinch grip, you know, up here. Not so much with the smaller knives, but also maybe down here. Something like this you could expect for like everyday kitchen and dinner prep. And comes with a Saya charred wood. The wood's my choice, just because, you know, who knows, I'm still learning this process. Really just like, it's about like taking the time to do stuff that people aren't doing. And it's not that people aren't doing it, but recognizing that certain things just take time. You can get a knife sick one at a gas station right now if you want. It's gonna have flames on it. It's gonna be $9. I cannot compete with that, you know. So I started making knives with my last unemployment check back in 2015. Halloween, as a matter of fact. I went to Home Depot. I bought this here 4x48. Spent a couple years outside and it was totally the wrong equipment, but I just wanted to throw some sparks and figure out what was going on because I didn't have a job and I didn't want to get one and reintegrate back into the workplace, and it just wasn't for me. I was tired of getting fired, so I figured I'd work for myself. I tried to quit every business. I'm making the world a better place, one knife at a time.